You alright, buddy? You okay? Do you need some water? Looks like he's about halfway through the YMCA. Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Go Gaming. My name is Derek and today I am re-adventuring by myself, because nobody likes me, into the wonderful world of Game of Thrones, the Telltale series game with the lovely Foresters, and I'm about to find a dead body. That or he's going to be awakened to a jump scare and be like, ah! And I'm going to be like, oh! And then I'm going to make enough noise and all those people are going to come back and I'm going to get in trouble. Or is he all flayed? Ew. What did he say? What the hell? Like, from what I understand, the Boltons just do this, right? Like, this isn't just because it's a time of war. Like, this is because this is what happens all the time. So, like, that's what I guess I've never gotten about the Boltons. Is like, why... Oh, I'm back to Ethan, okay. Was there a man hanging outside?
You are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you.
Ooh. That's a lot of generations. Christ.
Who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
So should I be?
He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect. And
Oh man, that's a lot of responsibility.
But your father did not bear this responsibility.
Oh, beat you to it.
He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man
yeah, but like,
to trust
so
all others.
the Bolton's flag is really the flamed man. Flamed man, like all his skin off. Like, so the Boltons just do this like regularly? Like, why would you ever trust anybody that goes about this? Like, our flag is a tree. Ours is a dire wolf. Ours is a dead guy that we cut all the skin off of. It's like, maybe we don't trust that house, and maybe we just don't even let that house be a thing. Like, you know, there's the lions, you know, the fish, the squids, you know, the bears.
Lord Ethan. Miss.
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter.
Can't be a deserter. But you're one of our...
This house is doomed.
Oh.
We all fucking know it. Quiet, thief. We're supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead
We're supposed to behead him, according to Eddard Stark.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die.
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee.
It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay?
A share of bread and wine
Duty.
goes smaller
He's part of my
than
kingdom. But I can't do duty in my kingdom with hurting other people in my kingdom.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
Don't kick him. Oh,
Dress him
Christ.
as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do without.
Oh, Jesus. These are, like, such hard decisions. Duty.
You can send it to the
Duty.
wall.
What would Tyrion do? You drink some wine.
Give us justice.
Oh.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers! Thief!
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. Will be an injustice.
Oh, come on. Don't throw it like that.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord. My family, without me,
Oh, I didn't feel good about that. Oh, come on. That was like, I'm not taking his fingers. Well, I guess... Oh, no. Come on.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment.
Oh.
Not just yourself, of course.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor
Oh,
squire.
so he's gonna find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire.
I think
Gotcha.
The same thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the
What do
face
you?
of
They make the
this
fingers sound so
world. You need
bad.
someone you can
This is the
trust
fingers. He
in
gets to stay with his family.
someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide?
Oh, I should have chosen the maester.
Solicit the opinion
Crap.
of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first full
Shit.
council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of the situation. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as sentinel.
Come speak with
So
me
some
when
of
you're
these,
ready
like,
to convene
that's
small
the other thing.
council, my lord.
I said a lot of things about these games. The fact that like decisions could go either way and come out with any kind of outcome depending on how the game is pre-programmed. I also said about how like some of these decisions, you know, you don't really need to know unless you study all the small details, and even when you make the decision, it doesn't have the immediate outcome that you would have hoped, or sometimes it doesn't come with the right inflection. It comes, you know, with this inflection that, you know, that you didn't think the character would say. But I think it's also, like, it's worthwhile to say that, like,
Our provisions are rather low, man.
some of these...
I made the count again, just to be sure.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight.
Shit. That's pretty short as far as I understand.
We can take.
I know a fortnight isn't a moon, but I'm pretty sure a fortnight is a
To
week.
replenish our stores.
But I'm not
We
too
can
sure
do
on
it
that.
again.
I know it's not like a night.
We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend
Oh,
for
no.
themselves. If the house falls,
Oh.
they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
I trust you to make the decision. He makes the decision. I don't like your decision. I can just look at him. Just look him up. Look at that guy. He's a guy.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Would you want to be the sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due
He's
respect
not.
for Sir Roy,
Oh.
there's no one better suited to the role than me.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my
And Duncan is related to Gedard, but I don't know. Sir, whatever his face, like, also had a lot of, like, things where it seemed like he was a nice enough of a guy. Also, see, this is something I feel like I probably could have talked to her if she didn't, like, fucking hate me for sending that guy to the wall. I should probably talk to Malcolm and figure out all the things with the Sentinel with him. Oh, no, this isn't the guy I thought he was.
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today.
It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Ash.
Ooh!
She has asked me to
Oh
return
shit!
to help the house.
They're trying to bring Asher back, and he's gonna take my fucking role. So I gotta prove myself as being one true lord. Gotta do my duty hard.
I will hold the court.
Oh hey, there's a cat in here with me. Hey Wesley.
Just try to be kind to her.
Where the hell were you hiding?
Nightmare may real. But you know that just as well.
I must be firm. I'm not a boy anymore, and there is too much at stake.
The Lord's work can harden a man.
My duty can harden
My
me.
mother's fears are not the only ones I face.
I wish that he wouldn't keep holding his hands like that too. Like I feel like that's why people don't think that you're like a lord. Like you're like holding your hands like, oh, I don't know what to say, which is what I don't know.
Be a fine choice, and I trust him.
You're right. Sir Royland seems the man for the job.
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
Ethan.
Hey, yeah, I need to talk to you too. It's good. I'm sorry, sis. About sending that guy to the wall and all.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Oh, yeah, she did! I did that! Yeah, saving the family. I'm sending people to the wall and saving my family. I'm glad that I finally did something that made somebody else happy. Even if it was just the characters I control.
You promised me you wouldn't change, and I believed you.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord
Oh.
Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know, and that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What?
Oh.
Ethan, please.
Who should I name as my
I'm gonna go with whatever she says.
Definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
Duncan. It's Duncan. I'm glad she made the decision for me. I don't have to make decisions. If she makes decisions for me. I was leaning toward Duncan anyway. As much as I like the other guy. Oh, and now she's just brushing that horse again. Oh, it's just the cursor. Can I talk to this guy? The other guy? What are your thoughts on Sentinel?
Sword up.
Because maybe he can convince me that he's worthwhile. Because I was really learning towards Duncan. There's a lot more I know about him. There's only a few moments where this guy seems like okay. So if I can get a little more information on him, it might lead me, you know, further into Duncan.
What's the state of our defenses? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot ready? No, but this. We post anyone who can.
But then again, if I don't choose him for Sentinel, maybe he'll betray me and go to Ramsey. But Duncan is definitely the right choice. It's the good for the people. The people like him. It's the duty to my house to follow through and appoint somebody that will do my house honorably. And if this guy would betray me for Ramsey, then he should have been Sentinel anyway. So you know what? I think I'm sound. I think I'm choosing Duncan. Alright, time to go... Oh, not into the camera. I gotta walk all the way around this semicircle. Even though I'm going to this location that's over here. And I could have just walked straight to it, but I gotta be weird about it. Oh, I can talk to this guy. Again. Let me talk to the Maester one more time. And then I'll go to the tower.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester.
Okay.
Very well. I will
So that was definitely like an informational gathering session where you had to talk to all those people and then be ready to make that decision. But I have a good feeling we're going to cut to Mira. I think that the decision of the Grand Council and all that will probably happen at a later date. Or maybe it'll happen now. Who knows? time can tell. Oh, it's gonna happen now. Okay. Who's on my small council anyway? Oh, the two guys that I gotta name. So it's just gonna be awkward one way or the other. Duncan. Duncan is my sentinel. I'm not changing on that, no matter what happens in this conversation. That will most likely try to make it harder for me to decide, because that's all these conversations ever are.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a
So
fine
this is a good way to start it.
but I have made my decision.
I'm being very, diplomatic about it.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. And Duncan would have remembered it if I picked Royland. But I'm glad they're not too outright upset about it.
Now,
Ooh,
sentinel.
I got a silver trophy for that. I wonder if it's just because I picked, what's his face or not.
With no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble.
So now I've definitely got to listen to Duncan more than Royland, because I've picked him
Sir Royland.
to trust him.
You named me
Ooh,
Sentinel.
I did name him Sentinel.
I knew this would happen. He cannot be
This
trusted.
is the bloody small council.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Ooh, awkward silence.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument.
That's
than
true.
sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Forces
And we also have the protection of the king from Mira.
Gentlemen, please.
Mention that. Give me an option to mention that.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf. But we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan.
Yes, I like the way this is
Until
going.
we have a consensus.
I like the decisions.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the
Not
wisdom of
peace.
the citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough.
My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
Yeah.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
He ain't gonna respect that decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are
This guy also looks like the guy from Frozen. I've been meaning to say that for a while. He looks like a very older version of Hans.
Well then,
Not
let's
Hans.
decide how
Whatever
we
the
shall
one
set
that
the
Anna
stage for
eventually falls
Ramsay's
for.
arrival.
You know,
Invite him into this
the
hall
icebreaker.
and meet him face to face.
like literally
Lord
like
to
the guy
lord.
that breaks ices.
Ramsay Snow
Ice.
is no lord.
Isis.
That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with
I'm
as
pretty
much
sure the
force
plural
as you
form
can.
of ice is ice,
Take him
not
away.
ISIS.
Let him gaze your iron right. And
Or we'd
when
have
he
a lot
enters,
more
he'll know it's
comical
only
jokes to make
because
about
you
that
allowed
comparison.
Lord Ethan?
Oh. This is an important decision. I will invite Ramsay into the Great Hall. I will make Ramsay wait at the gates.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many
Oh,
years-
come on.
I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this
Damn.
house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Sit down! Sit down! Sit down! Yeah! You sit your ass down. You sit
Apologies,
down.
my son, but Now that it is settled,
Ugh.
you know what we must do.
I have a little bit more faith that he won't betray me, but not entire faith.
And we will not offer
I'm pretty
our
sure
arms.
he's going to turn.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Oh. And if this is just this is my own small council. Like, Ramsey's gonna be impossible to deal with.
Fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
I won't. I'm sorry, sir.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies.
See, I also observe in these games, and I can't help but to think about, like, the options that aren't there. And I know it sounds kind of stupid, because you can't make everything perfect. Sometimes a life is full of decisions that go one way or the other. It's a split road. But in that situation, like, it sounds corny, but I wish I could have been, like...
He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Yeah.
Of course.
But, like, I wish I could have made them both Sentinel. Be like, look, you clearly know more about battle, and you know more about diplomacy. I need both, and I'm not going to be foolish and just play this bickering game of making one of you Sentinel and the other being mad. Like, and literally just break the thing in half or cut the thing in half. You're both fucking Sentinel, and just make, like, both of them Sentinel, and be like, look, but you still, like, you still owe your loyalty to me. I make the decisions, but I need both of your advice, and not for you to be both bickering at each other.
Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Oof.
Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger, and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that.
I don't know.
You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No.
It's not giving me any options to, like, maybe agree with bringing Asher back. I've got the same feeling this kid does. Like, I don't trust either of you right now. Like, I think you two are doing it.
Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
I want to trust that it's going to go well. But, I mean, even if he is Lord, it could be good. I don't know enough about Asher. I only know what people tell me, and people lie a lot in this universe, and I just can't take it much anymore. I am weak. I am not a strong man. And now we're heading into a mirror. Or into mirror. Gedard was really easy. Frickin', I don't know about Ethan. I feel strong enough about the decision I made for Sentinel, you know, and all of that. Oh, a key. What's it go to? It's probably something I shouldn't take. And the stamp. Oh, it's going to have me write the letter myself. What else could I be doing here? Nothing, so I have to pick one of them up. Alright. Well, of course, I look around first because I'm not supposed to be doing it. Should I trust Lady Marjorie? Is the question here. I'll return it. I'm honest. I'm not going to be a thief and I'm not going to be a liar, and that's going to get me through it. It's going to have the same question here, and I'm going to return it. Unless really, literally, the option is here that I have to take one of them.
Marjorie?
This bitch probably betrayed me.
Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Oh, God. I feel like this is Westworld. Like, for anybody that's watched Westworld, like, the way that they write storylines, and then they talk about storylines, like, oh, they can change sort of here or there, like, that's just the thought that I keep getting about, like, all these different options.
I can't imagine how you must feel. You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you. Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
She didn't send the letter. What's going on?
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Oh, sorry. I have a habit of whistling.
How is King Joffrey, my lady?
Shut like a black eye or something. He's fine.
The king was not inclined to offer help.
No!
I'll need this member.
Oh, shit, I should have stolen it. But honesty for Mira.
He said I was too
Honesty.
easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For
Maybe I
now,
can get her to send it
but
anyway.
it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything
Fuck.
again. Nothing I said could cheer him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help.
Aww.
Please don't hold it against me.
I am sorry.
Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath.
A lot of pauses here where I feel like dialogue should be happening. I feel like I've done something seriously wrong if like 10 seconds go by and nobody speaks.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
Shit.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Oh, damn it. Honesty got me nowhere. Unless, like, Cersei's about to come around and she's about to help me. Or this guy.
Begging your pardon, my lady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
Maybe you can steal the stuff that I didn't. And then my honesty will be intact.
Thank you.
Because that's how
my
that
lady.
works.
I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei.
Sorry if the mics are giving back any kind of feedback right now. My cat's on the table just kind of walking around. He's so fat, he's shaking the entire table.
I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved.
Get
by
down
what
off the
you
table.
have over here.
I have to pay attention to what they're saying.
Trust me, my
I can't pay attention to a game and to talking and to a cat.
Hopefully I've proven I could be useful.
That's 6 too many things.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who...
What the fuck?
People who'd be willing to help you.
Just stopped. It's those moments in the game where I'm like, I definitely did something really weird or wacky to mess up like the dialogue and the like flow of the scene. It just feels wrong. It feels broken. Okay, bye. Weird man wearing the mountains costume that I never saw anybody else wear, but I guess like the King's Guard always wore it. And that was all for Mira? Oh, Christ.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here. The man values
No,
his
he's
life
betraying
more than
us.
honor. We'll do without him.
Oh, jeez, man.
I know you'd hope
This episode's weighing heavily on my soul.
I'm confident we
And I can't take that it's not stopping.
Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Sure, he appreciates it. Oh, it's Whitehall and it's Ramsay. But they're alone. We could kill them now. Let Grimes approach. Kill them now!
Not the place I want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is he?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the Warden of the...
That's enough.
I mean, is he really a bastard if it's his only son?
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little...
Oh, this guy's a jerk.
Lord Whitehall told me you were young. This... Look at you.
Oh god, this is everything that I've been fearing about this conversation.
Token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that
Yes.
so?
Ah.
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many.
Yeah, it's true.
But not this.
I can't argue with Ramsey on that thing.
Look at that. More Forrester.
Lord Ramsey?
Come out where I can see you.
Do it. She like stabs him in the eye. Ha ha!
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsey, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice.
Ooh, I got Ramsey's attention. Alright, this is going well. I'm gonna fuck it up so bad, I swear. That's the one thing I'm gonna assure you, I fuck things up.
Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now.
God damn it, Cat. I'm giving fealty!
I don't
Damn.
care about your
He's just
Crown Arbor
curious.
wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying for centuries. Ships, shields, chains. I expect you'll do this.
Yes, you're the new Wardens of the North.
Father has promised
There's
you
a duty
much
to my
faith.
kingdom.
You wouldn't want to make him a liar.
No.
That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was Forrester Squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One bolt.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a white.
So?
Then you welcomed me
Fuck.
to your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our
Oh,
loyal
man.
bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
The Ironwood.
It sounded like you make that decision before it came in, so I don't feel bad about any of the decisions that I just made. I don't think it led up to that. I'm sorry I've been so quiet. I was just trying to focus. But now I think everything is unraveling. Oh no.
We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The White Hills had ironwood once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
Yeah.
They know nothing of how to cultivate.
Yeah.
forests.
Fuck you, John Goodman.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years or the next 50 generations?
Yeah.
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord.
Half of something is better than the nothing you had.
Oh
before.
god. I don't know if that really
Be
turned
sure
out
there's
well.
no
I was hoping that he was going to kill John
Lord
Goodman.
Whitehill will restore a
So much I
garrison
love
of
John Goodman.
20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath. That we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
Oh, man. What do I do? Oh no, there's gonna be some kind of crazy decision.
Trust
Or has it already come and passed? I don't know.
Rip will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan. Don't.
Shit.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsey.
This is too intense. And I'm way past the end of the episode.
I'm his twin, my lord.
Oh.
Like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen.
what I've been saying all along.
I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Up in the worst way. Oh, Christ.
Let her go.
Oh, but I sent the guy to Essos, so maybe that guy will find my brother and he'll come back.
I demand you let
Oh, no. Well, you know, in Game of Thrones, something really horrible has to happen until something really good can happen. Oh, no. I stayed dutiful. I tried to do my best. Oh, but I don't think that could have ended in any other way.
Even though you did bend the knee. I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your boy.
No!
Kill him. Think if you're any trouble. Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him.
Fetch the mace so quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Stop them! Ryan,
Stop
please!
it!
Remember Ryan! Do something!
My son.
Man. Please move on to the next scene so I can end the episode. Your story has begun. Next time on Game of Thrones. Oh, that was the end of the first episode. Okay. That's perfect. Alright, I'm glad I went to the end then, because then I wouldn't have had enough time for,
He sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life.
Yeah, you know what? Since it's so pre-rendered, I feel like that definitely would have happened. Either way, it's just kind of like a few decisions that led up to it, and will lead to other decisions down the line.
Loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand
Oh, man.
alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold
It's almost like
Forrester
the knockoff Starks. Oh, it's Jon Snow! There he is. And then we're in Essos, and there's my brother that's gonna come home and take over. Oh, man. So Ethan was gonna die no matter what. Okay. Thank you guys for going with me on this journey, and if you like this series, I'll definitely buy all the other episodes and keep on playing and messing up this family's entire life and getting all of their loved ones killed. Oh, so those are like all the facts. Okay. We'll take a look at those facts if you want. I'm not going to read them all right now just because I really need to end this episode. So I'm just going to say, bye!